Drying is a process that removes moisture from a product, and this helps in preserving the product for a longer period of time. We all have done the drying of coconut pulp in direct sunlight, or chilies we have dried, or any food grains we have dried in direct sunlight. The traditional method that is used was we take the product on a cloth, we spread it evenly on the cloth, and then we keep this arrangement directly in the sunlight. But the various disadvantages that happen in this method were there is always a fear of attack by the birds and insects for the product. Okay, then there is surrounding dust. The surrounding dust can mix up with the product, thereby contaminating the product. Also, it takes a longer period of time for the product to get dried up, so this process was very slow. So in order to overcome all these disadvantages of directly drying in the sunlight, there was a special dryer developed called as a solar dryer. Now in this dryer, it is basically an enclosure which has got this transparent cover which is facing the sunlight. There are openings kept here for the air to come inside, and then this is for air out. Okay, so these openings are basically kept for the circulation of air inside the enclosure. Also there are some trays here. Okay, many trays are there on which the product which is to be dried up will be placed. So as sunlight or solar radiation is incident onto the transparent cover, it will enter into the enclosure, thereby heating up the product kept inside the enclosure. Okay, so thus the product gets heated up, and also there is circulating air inside the enclosure which will take away the moisture from the product. So thus the product will get dried up. So in this way solar dryer works, and the drying process here using solar dryer is faster as compared to the traditional solar drying. Also the temperature attained here inside the enclosure is about 50 degrees centigrade to 80 degrees centigrade. Okay, so this is a solar dryer.